Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot 1. And we're back to the game, I guess. Okay, now one thing I wanted to show people was, this is the PS3 version. This is the menu you get if you hold down the PlayStation button on the PS3 controller. And I don't really play many PS1 games. I haven't really played many PS1 games on my PlayStation 3 as far as that goes. But there's actually a smoothing option which allows you to smooth the picture if you want to, and it makes stuff look a bit smoother. Preferably, I think having it off looks a bit better because it's a bit sharper, crisper, and that kind of stuff. But if you guys want to see it, most of you probably don't know what the difference is, but I don't know. If you want to see it, post a comment, I guess. I've got on to Ripper Roo, which is one of the bosses on this island. It's the first boss, and he's a kangaroo. Yep. I don't know, a lot of people considered him as a dog for some reason. I guess it's understandable. I mean, with the snout he has, nose. So basically, each hit point, which the meter up there shows, the meter up shows up at the top left-hand corner shows his health. Each time you hit him with one of these big TNTs, I don't know why they're called big TNTs instead of just regular TNTs, but I don't know. That was fail. Extra fail. Oh, I got him for some reason. How'd that happen? So each hit point, he has a pattern. You have to notice. Essentially, it's pretty easy to find a pattern. The last one is a diamond pattern, so it goes around in a circle on the platforms. And that's it. That is it. So far, the bosses haven't been too hard. I think the next boss is probably, I would say, medium difficulty. Probably 3 stars difficulty if I had to give it a star rating or anything. 3 out of 5. That up box, the bounce box, whatever you want to call it, I think it's called a spring box, actually. It's pretty useless if you're trying to get all the boxes in the level because, yeah. I mean, if you have to get the box, you have to break it. So why would you want to use to get over the wall iron boxes? Go figure. Switch box up there, that's what that was. It activated a few boxes up ahead, which allows us to get into another bonus round. One of the embryo sections, which we went through in Jungle Rollers, I believe. Rolling Stones. Rather, I think that's the right name. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded that. What have I got? And I still have not figured out how to stop my recording program from freezing. It's done that a few times in the past. I guess I've just got to be careful with that. because if you know all the technical stuff, basically I think the thing to blame here is the encoder, which is essentially the program that takes all the video and outputs it as a file. It's essentially what an encoder is. Or codec, rather. It's more of a codec. Whereas a decoder takes video and takes it out, I guess. Whoa. Good. Have I died yet? I think I have. I have completely forgotten that you have to survive to get the gem. And you can get the gem on this level, so I'm gonna try to do that. Unless I've already died. I'm not paying attention. This level is pretty easy as far as the temple levels go. The ruin levels, rather. I suppose it's the temple too, I guess. Whoa. And we're going to his stage, which, again, they're pretty tricky stages. You have to plan your jumps right in order to get through it. And you don't have to get through it because they just give you lives at the end. That's about it. And a save point, I think. But in this case, we have Tawana as well. I guess we'll find out if it saves your game. Not sure. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it's just for lives, really. And as you will see, it's pretty useless at a certain point because we're already about at 20 lives, so it's not really helpful, especially at the end of the game, because by the end of the game you'll have at least 90, I suppose, hopefully, because the game gives you so many. Sunbria is pretty useless. I suppose I didn't need to take the risk of getting that bat, really. Whoa! Not good. Restart, I guess. Less backtracking I have to do, the better, right? I'm not sure if this game actually does have iron spring boxes. I'm sure the other games do, the sequels. I would have put one of those there instead because it's more useful. Nice. I'm being a bit reckless, aren't I? The reason why I died because of those platforms that move out of the wall, or the pushy things, or whatever you want to call them, pushy things, I suppose, is because there's a pattern and you have to follow the pattern, otherwise you will suffer the consequences. What have I got? Oh, that's stupid. That was my fault too, because I could have just stayed there and waited for it. I could just jump back down and jump on top of the things. Whatever those things are. Okay, I was just checking because my Audacity, which records the commentary. Seemed kind of weird. It's like it wasn't recording or not. Because sometimes I'll mess up and it'll record the game audio instead. That's what I thought it was doing. I hope it didn't do that. Of course, if it did do it, you probably wouldn't be hearing me talking right now. Or hearing me saying those words I just said. If it did do it. Better be safe than sorry, right? I mean, I'd rather have half a video, half of commentary lost than all of it. But half a video without commentary is pretty boring, I think. What have I got? To me, it would be. If you're used to that. I mean, some videos are perfectly fine without commentary, I suppose. Just can't think of any I've watched lately. Whoa. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Just walked right off. Well, I was almost gonna do it again. Jeez. I'm not gonna go for the Brio challenge, really. I've already done it once. You've already seen it. That's enough. I don't need any more lives, really. I'll get more anyway if I have to. Or whatever. That doesn't work. You can't just go back and get more lives, because if you die and get a game over, or reload the game, what the heck, you'll restart at... Oh crap, I did want to do that, didn't I? Okay, I'll just commit suicide when we get to the Brio section. Because I don't want to do it again. I should have known that. Jeez. Maybe I'll just spend the token away. Instead of losing a life. I don't know, do you lose lives? I think you do. I could have used those lives, but I can't be bothered to go through it again. I'd rather just get this level over with and move on to the next one. It'll probably be the next part as well, because this is long enough, I think. There is a pattern, they both come out at the same time. Yeah, they could both go in at the same time, rather. Yeah, that's the pattern here. These guys can be a pain in the ass sometimes. I knew I was gonna get hit by one of those bats. Shit! No. Okay, I just want to get to the end right now.